All right, hey VC, how you doing? And Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas to you and yours, and hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Very Merry Christmas. Here, in terms of the weather, quite a mild Christmas, or quite a green Christmas, considering in this area it has been quite cold, quite chilly. We've had a fair bit of snow, but it all disappeared, and it is quite mild, although I don't think it's going to last for long. But again, very Merry Christmas to you. And for this one, on this Christmas day, I just thought I'd feature a few Christmas albums and some Christmas CDs. Some of these I haven't seen in the vinyl community, and you may not have come across them. So here we go. So this first one you've definitely come across, Christmas with the Everly Brothers. This is from 1962, Christmas with the Everly Brothers and the Boys Town Choir. Quite a traditional take on Christmas music. If you're expecting sort of the energy of the Everly Brothers, like Wake Up Little Susie, you're not going to find it on here. They do a very traditional, very church-like renditions, very choir, choral singing with the Everly Brothers and this Boys Town Choir. I can imagine this would have been kind of a tricky sell for radio stations at the time, because there's nothing really that you're going to play too much of off this. One or two tracks, but not too much if you're expecting that great Everly Brothers energy sort of thing. But it makes for a very lovely listen. And this is a mono copy, and this is a sample promo copy. But yeah, I've always really enjoyed this one. It's just a kind of a different take on it, on the blue Warner Brothers label. Everly Brothers. Wonderful harmonies with the Everly Brothers. Okay, this one, Christmas Eve with Burl Ives. I just love this cover. Just the expression, both on Burl Ives' face and the child there. Christmas with Burl Ives. And this does not have Holly Jolly Christmas, but of course a whole bunch of other Christmas classics. Silent Night, 12 Days of Christmas, that sort of thing. This is another sample copy. But this was on the Classic Deco label. Burl Ives. Love it. Okay, and one more from the vinyl copies. We've got the Kingston Trio, and this is the last month of the year, and the Kingston Trio is showing a very unusual way to ring a doorbell. I mean, he's ringing the doorbell, but I'm not sure why they needed all this, but it makes for a fun photo. The Kingston Trio, yeah, folky, very nice overall. Again, pretty traditional stuff right through. And, of course, on the Capitol label and the Capitol Rainbow label. Okay. Kingston Trio. Okay, let's take a look at some CDs from over the years. Some unusual picks or different picks. Some why are they in my collection? I don't know, but they are. Well, first off, I'm a fan of Matt Dusk, Canadian crooner, very much, of course, in the Michael Bublé. You've likely heard of Michael Bublé and not heard of Matt Dusk. He's been around for a few years. He's really got a nice voice. If you haven't checked him out, go to either YouTube stuff or streaming services. So this is his finally his full-length Christmas album. He had some Christmas songs before this, but this is finally his full-length one, Old School Yule. And I like Matt Dusk. I mean, Michael Bublé gets all the attention and whatnot, but I do also enjoy Matt Dusk. I always thought Matt Dusk and Michael Bublé, maybe Holly Cole or whoever, could do sort of like a Canadian version of the Rat Pack. I thought that would be an interesting idea. But there you go. Hanson, Snowed In, why not? I do like their version of What Christmas Means to Me. Why I have Hanson in my collection, I don't know. Sometimes with Christmas albums, you're just buying them and whatnot. Now this, of course, should be in everyone's collection. I do have to get this on vinyl. I've seen it certainly shown on vinyl a couple of times, and that's like, wow, I really do have to get this on vinyl. An absolute Christmas classic. Phil Spector, Christmas Gift for You. It from start to finish. Often this is number one in terms of most popular Christmas albums, that sort of thing. But you cannot go wrong with this album. With Darlene Love, the Ronettes, Crystals, Ronettes, Bobby Socks and the Blue Jeans. Wonderful album. Okay, Bruce Coburn's Christmas album. Very somber, but he does have a few tracks that, get kind of going early on. When Christmas Morn it's all very folky, but it's not completely all sort of gloomy, if you will. But yeah, I mean, I Saw Three Ships is quite good. Mary Had a Baby is also very nice, good up kind of folky rendition. But Canada's Bruce Coburn, simply titled Christmas, very good. Okay, Melissa Etheridge, her Christmas album, I have always enjoyed. I think her song called Glorious should be getting a lot more sort of radio play than it seems to. I think that's just a really lovely song. I love her rendition of Blue Christmas. Overall, a really nice Christmas album. Melissa Etheridge. Very stark in its packaging, sort of has that feeling of kind of loneliness, if you will. But really a good album. Okay, Etta James, 12. What is this? The 12 Songs of Christmas. 12 Songs of Christmas, Etta James. What can you say? Absolutely wonderful. Can't go wrong with it. Okay. James Taylor's At Christmas. And this has been released in a number of configurations with extra songs, with fewer tracks. Originally, I think it was a Hallmark CD when the Hallmark were releasing a variety of CDs. Overall, really nice. I love his version of "Go Tell It on the Mountain," and the song "Who Comes This Night" is a beautiful song, and his version of "In the Bleak Midwinter" also very nice. That's James Taylor at Christmas. But yeah, this has been released, I think, even with extra tracks and changed the track versions around. Ringo Starr. I Want to Be Santa Claus. It's fun. He does the song "Come On Christmas," which is "Come On Christmas, Christmas Come On," which is fun. Of course, he also does "Got to Do" the version of "Little Drummer Boy," but he also does the Beatles song. And the Beatles song, of course, is what is the track of that Beatles song? It's obviously where is it? Christmas Time Is Here Again. That was the Beatles song that was initially released on their fan club records, and really then only bits and pieces. They did finally put it together, but this is Ringo's version of Christmas Time Is Here Again, which kind of fleshes it out. But yeah, overall enjoyable, lots of fun. Okay. And moving right along, Christmas with the Bonanza. You got to be a certain age to remember this. There's, of course, Canada's Lauren Green, who played Pa Cartwright, and there's Haas and very young Michael Landon. It's songs, kind of songs and stories overall. But yeah, Christmas, Bonanza, Christmas on the Ponderosa is the name of this one. Of course, originally released on vinyl. A little bit more blues. I always put this one on each season. The Alligator Records. This is Christmas Collection. Coco Taylor's "Merry Merry Christmas" that kicks this off is amazing, and just a great rock and disc overall. Can't go wrong with this one. Elvin Bishop also featured there. Very good. A pop compilation that I always put on. This is simply called Pop Christmas. This was on Pauline Media. I don't know if this was a specific Canadian. Got a feeling this was a Canadian compilation, but it's, it features Hanson, Band-Aid, also Boys to Men, but it does nicely include the 12 Days of Christmas, Bob and Doug McKenzie. And it also includes Slade's "Merry Christmas, Everybody," which I've always found a favorite. And you don't hear that song enough in North America. Of course, very huge still in the UK and Europe, Slade's "Merry Christmas, Everybody." Always enjoyed that song, but you don't see it too often. Also, Donna Summer, Winter Medley. Very enjoyable. An odd Christmas compilation, Classic Rock Christmas. Don't know if you've ever seen this one, but this features Styx, along with Felix Cavalier, REO Speedwagon, Eddie Money and Ronnie Spector, John Waite, Greg Lake, doing I Believe in Father Christmas, Survivor, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's a bit of a, sorry about the glare on there, but I don't know if you're going to be able to see that very well, but that's certainly the downside of these jewel cases. There's lots of glare. I don't know if that'll help you at all, but there you go. And maybe we'll just wrap it up quickly with this one. This is a Canadian compilation called, quite simply, A Canadian Christmas. And I had collected these over the years. As far as I know, there's only 4 in the series. I don't think they've released any others. This first came out, I think, in 2004 and features all Canadian artists. This one, of course, noted for having Randy Bachman's "Taking Care of Christmas." In terms of taking care of business, he redoes it to "Taking Care of Christmas." Very enjoyable. Still gets radio play today, but nice featured artists on that one. So that's volume 1, volume 2, and volume 2 is quite nice as well. Features Holly Cole, Bare Naked Ladies, Rock Voisine, Honeymoon Suite, Shania Twain. Then we got Canadian Classics Volume 3. This one features the Partlin Brothers, Christmas Day. The Partlin Brothers, Canadian band. That song, Christmas Day, is absolutely beautiful. You can find it on YouTube if you haven't heard it. Just great harmonies, just a nice song overall. And finally, Canadian Christmas number 4 with Diana Krall, Serena Ryder, the band, Lorena McKennitt, the Canadian Tenors, and more. Okay, so that is going to wrap it up for this one. Very Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas to you and yours, and have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas day. And we'll chat again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.